If you wear synthetic braiding hair, there is something you need to know before your next installation. It may look beautiful, it may feel fine at first. However, the question is, do you know what you're putting on your body? This is an important question because Consumer Reports has conducted an investigation as it pertains to volatile organic compounds, VOCs, found in both human and synthetic hair. Hi, I am Deborah with Shepherd Essence, and today I am going to share with you why you need to know about braiding hair and why product awareness matters. Let's start with VOCs. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, defines volatile organic compounds as chemicals that cause skin irritation, nausea, headaches, damage to the liver and the nervous system, some of which are considered carcinogens to humans. According to Consumer Reports, these VOCs can be found in both human and synthetic hair. According to the Consumer Reports investigative report, they have determined that these VOCs, these volatile organic compounds, can be found in both human and synthetic braiding hair. This is not simply a conversation about your preference of whether it will be braiding hair that is considered synthetic or human hair. This is about bringing awareness to what you're actually putting on your body. Let's share what really matters. During a recent conversation with the consumer, she shared her personal experience as it pertains to synthetic braiding hair. And here's what we found. Shortly after installation, she developed a rash, itchy scalp, and also some unusual scalp sensations. Out of desperation, she tried home remedies that consisted of scalp treatment and hair care products, which provided only temporary relief. Here's something interesting. The service costs included the bundled hair, and therefore she had no idea what kind of hair, what brand, or anything else relative to the hair that was being installed. This raised some serious questions because her price included the hair. Everything was a package deal. She had no idea what type of hair would be used, nor the brand of hair that would be used as a result. This is exactly why awareness matters. You don't want to wait until something actually happens before you start asking questions. Questions must be specific. They must be upfront. And those questions need to be answered based on what you don't know and what you need to know. Now, let's take a look at Consumer Reports investigative findings about human and synthetic braiding hair. First and foremost, they found that human hair contains the highest concentration of lead. This is based upon a 2026 follow-up investigation. This is current information. And these VOCs, volatile organic compounds, were found in all brands of the products that they tested. We will talk about some of those brands shortly. Among the human braiding hair products that were tested, these are ones that had the highest concentration of VOCs, and I'm going to name the brands. The first brand is going to be the highest, the second brand will be the lowest, and then we're going to move over to the synthetic hair and do the same thing. Highest concentrations found in human hair were found in this brand. I'm going to go ahead and read them as listed so I don't miss anything and I provide you with accurate information. Outree My Tresses Gold Label Natural Deep Bulk at 3,779 VOCs. This is human hair. Essential Sensational Empire Wet Wavy French Bulk at 2,514. The lowest concentrations among human hair were these two brands. The first one is NDQ French Refined Braiding Hair, came in at 914, and then the second brand is Zury, Zury, Ultra Deep Black. They came in at 1,032. Now let's gravitate now to the synthetic braiding hair. The highest VOC concentrations were found in a brand called Gyal or GL, Gyal, apple cider vinegar braiding hair. What is that about? It came in at 9,500,491 VOCs. The second brand in the synthetic braiding hair category is a company called Slay, Slayyyy hair, and this is pre-stretched braids. They came in at 7,667,235 VOCs. The lowest concentrations listed were Bobby Boss Deep Wave at 213 VOCs, and the second company is Lillian Augusta Beauty. This is a plant-based product, braiding hair wheat, at 217. These numbers are important because we are not to assume that one package of braiding hair is actually safer than another. That's why we want to give attention to these types of reports, because the type of tests that are conducted are extensive. This is actually part 2 of their investigative report. So what can you do with this information? First, you want to do your own homework about products that you are considering. You want to check product reviews as well, because people will share their experience, good, bad, or indifferent. Take advantage of websites such as Consumer Reports and EWG.org, which is the Environmental Working Group. There you will find information that will be helpful as well. Don't assume that just because something is listed as a beauty care product that you don't need to conduct your own homework. That is your responsibility to yourself, our responsibility to ourselves. Ask questions, specific questions, before you purchase and use these products as well. Then get answers. That is key. Use that information to your advantage. And finally, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, pay close attention to your body. And remember this, you have the opportunity to opt out if needed. The goal here is not to tell you what you should or should not put on your body. That is a personal choice, rather to bring awareness. Before your next braiding appointment, ask specific questions. Regardless of where you are, regardless of familiarity or feeling rushed, make sure you get your questions answered. Specifically, here are some questions to ask prior to sitting in that chair, because you want to be aware. Number 1, what type of hair is being used? What do you know about this product? Have you used this product? What are other consumers saying if you've not? What feedback do you have in general? What additional information do you have that you can share with me that may help me make my final decision before the installation of this product? Make sure you've done your homework. Make sure your questions have been answered to your satisfaction. Am I comfortable in this environment? Do I trust what I am doing, what I am putting on my body? This is on a personal level, because personal care awareness begins before you buy, before you use, and before you install. I am Deborah with Shepherd Essence, bringing awareness to you, the Black woman, about your choice of personal care products and why It is important. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who wears braiding hair, and subscribe to the channel for more conversations about personal care awareness. Thanks for watching.